Newly released video shows the moments leading up to the attempted assassination of former President Trump. You can see a person who's believed to be the gunman circled there, moving across the rooftop. And while the investigation continues, the FBI is interviewing former President Donald Trump today. CBS News Homeland Security and Justice reporter Nicole Sganga is following this story from Washington for us. So, Nicole, talk to us about Trump's interview with the FBI.
Yeah, Lana, this is a routine event in a non-routine investigation. What do I mean by that? The FBI interviews all victims throughout the course of any criminal investigation. Now, in this case, we just so happen to be talking about a former president that's granted round-the-clock Secret Service protection and was, of course, an inch away from a different fate on July 13th. Now, the FBI special agent in charge of Pittsburgh's office says agents are really eager to get Trump's perspective on what he observed on that day. Historically, the former president has been critical of the FBI, but he has agreed it will be interesting to see how long this meeting lasts as investigators continue to search for a motive. Meanwhile, the Secret Service and the Trump campaign have been in conversations in recent days about how to keep the former president safe moving forward, but Trump has already returned to outdoor rallies, his first since July 13th, held at Harrisburg's Pennsylvania Farm Show complex. Last night, our reporters on the ground there noticed an even larger law enforcement presence outside the arena. Secret Service, Pennsylvania State Police, Capitol Police, and TSA all on the scene.
Nicole, I want to get your take on this newly released video. What else does it show us? Why is it being released now?
The video shows a person believed to be the gunman, Thomas Crooks, move across the rooftop roughly 400 feet from where Donald Trump was speaking to supporters in Butler. Minutes later, you can see on the video an individual, the same individual, the gunman, pop up on the roof again just moments before shots ring out. Now, the video was taken by one of the shooting victims, James Copenhaver, and it doesn't show the moment the former president was struck in the ear and rushed away by Secret Service agents, but it gives you a new perspective. And this video was first given to Fox News by the Copenhaver family. James Copenhaver, 74-year-old retiree who has spoken out through his attorney against what he calls unnecessary political division in this country. Copenhaver was critically wounded on his arm and his abdomen during the shooting.
And the Secret Service released Acting Director Ron Rowe's full testimony to Congress regarding the assassination attempt. What did it reveal?
Yeah, this is interesting. We know now, Lana, that 5 days before the rally on July 8th, Secret Service's Pittsburgh field office conducted planning meetings with a site survey, local law enforcement at the Butler Farm Show grounds. During that meeting, agents discussed and officers discussed possible line of sight security issues. But it was a full 2 days later, on July 10th, that Secret Service counter sniper and technical security personnel arrived in Pittsburgh. Those assets apparently added later, an indication perhaps that Secret Service counter snipers were on a tighter timeline than usual. What we don't know is who ultimately signed off on keeping that AGR complex, that building the gunman fired from, out of the Secret Service's security perimeter. We also learned this week that Secret Service's counter-drone technology was not operational on July 13th until 5:20 p.m. Had that UAS technology been up and running before 4 p.m., at that time, the gunman was surveying the site with his drone. The acting Secret Service director believes this attack may have been stopped in its tracks.
A lot to digest there. Nicole Sganga, thank you.
Thank you.